Welcome back to part 10 of our Titanic build. At the end of part 9, if you remember, I was going, they can't be serious, just loosely set those flat cap plates on top of the bridge. Well, and I joked about I'm getting out the glue. Good thing I didn't, because I found out, yeah, if you just, loosely set them there, yeah, and they'll fall out. If you press down on them, yes, there is enough friction to hold them there. So, moving on. Bag 10. Well, in box 1, bag 10, if you're following along in your booklet, that's page 197, step 269. I need to rearrange, get a better angle so you can see the work surface. Come on. That's somewhat better. Okay, 4 of those. 2 of, I know I've seen those. Yep, I got a whole pile of them. Two of you. And 2 of you. Okay. Some more deck work. Where is it going? Rotate or rotate. All right. On this side, the pattern is okay. That goes there. Okay. Put the flat end towards the, all right. And then oh, okay. Just when I thought I saw what was happening, I really didn't. Okay. That goes out. Now, how to get this one off? Oh. Interesting. It goes all the way out to the edge. I thought that we wouldn't go over that white cap, but evidently it does. Thought that was going to be finished deck work, but obviously not. And then that goes like that, and one on the other side. Totally boxing that in. Makes the stairway down protected. We wouldn't want anybody falling down that thing. Like that piece is about to fall. Hopefully the guy working in down below decks has a hard hat. repeat the pattern on this side. That was our first bit of adding some more. The decking continues. We're past the ladders down. Now, okay, yeah, major deck work, major deck work, major deck work. Six of those. 6 of these. Slide this over. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 of those. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, only 10. The number of the counting shall only be 10. Four of those, okay. Eight of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3 wides. And 4 single blocks. Single squares. 4. Okay. Continuing our deck work. Okay. All right. Got this side facing me, so I may as well work on this side after I reverse that. Okay. Reverse that. Might as well continue working on this side. Another one of those. And the big piece. Oh, that goes over the joint. Ah, that's satisfying. Then the next row is one of these. And then one of those. Next row is that. And then a single square. And then next row again is one of those. And then a double. And then one of these. And a big block. Another one of those. And a big block. And then another one of these. And a double. Another one of those. A single. Another one of these. A double. And then a triple. And the double. Okay. Spin it around. And on this side. Okay. Starting from here. Repeat the pattern, it looks like. Yeah. Watch me get bit on this repeat the pattern deal. And then that. And then this. And then that. And then this. And then that. Then that. And that. And that. And that. That. Okay. And then more of those. One more of those. So we're nice. Coming along nicely. Set this aside for the moment. Big plate. And the whole step is, that's a step. Set that there. Okay. I said I don't have any 2x3 brown blocks, but yeah, guys, surely you could have given me two 2x3 brown blocks instead of doing this. Yeah. I'm sure there's a good reason. Wasn't that interesting? Two of those. Those. One of these. Two of what kind? Yeah. Two of this little dots. Two teal. And then two green pegs. Okay, it says I may be behooved by doing this. Okay, they're not the same on both ends. Pay attention to which end I jam in here. It stays flush. One that way. One this way. And let's get right up next to our, yeah, it's right there. In the inner slot, okay. That's one out. You have to fill in the empty gap. That goes right up there. Use that to fill in the empty gap. And then should overhang by one, yep. One, then two rows, put that in. Okay. Two of these. One of those. One. Looks like that one. Doing that. This piece here instead. Two of these. The ones that had patterns on them. I wonder what we're doing here. Does those dots have a little pattern on the end? Then one blue peg. First, take this and jam our peg into it. There's a hole here. Oh, only one of the pattern things, okay. Stay back there. And then this little pattern piece goes right on there. That's good. One from the end, okay. All right. These plates will cover that on there. Okay. Another plates. Of course they overhang. Of course they do. I never have seen a board with so much overhanging stuff. I want those pegs to be completely exposed. Not quite that far. There. Then these, but with the slants on the inside. You're pulling this down. Then this goes on top of that. Makes it nice and level. Two of those, two of those, two of this, one of those, one of these, and the orange pegs this time. Now, so let's see how this is gonna work. Okay. Again with the more interesting side facing out, jam into there like so. Now, see how that goes. Okay. Let's go around the other side of that. One right here. The other one on this side. Right there. And then these two, one on each branch. Okay. And our big, all the way across. One empty on the back, cool. And back here, bridge those on this side. And then these go right there and right there. yeah, are interesting. You hardly see it, maybe. $2.76. Okay, 4 more of these. And yeah, now I need this kind. Okay. I build 2 sandwiches. Put these in the middle of those. There's one. And these mount right on this end here. One here, on this end. And okay, the T-piece. One more of these. One of these. These 2. These 2. Okay. The T-piece. Put this on the bottom of it, okay. Like so. Okay. And then this goes. It shows this does be on top. I don't think it matters, but it doesn't be on top, so like that. And this whole assembly mounts right here. Or does it? It shows as mounting there. Where did Dave go wrong? Where did Dave go wrong? Oh. I can see where Dave went wrong, okay. Let's just move this forward one more. And put that back on top of there. Then I can mount that just like so. Yeah, now good. Great. Tastes great. Less filling. Tastes great. Less filling. I get an overhang, but this is a big overhang on each side. 2 blocks. 1 more of these. 1 more of those. Two blocks go on the other side of that. Then we got a row on the outside, so there's a pretty foundation for that. Perfect. Hmm. Doesn't explicitly show where that's going. Oh, no, it does. That goes right here. Top of that. Then that'll go right in this little gap. Next case. I need 2 of those. 2 of those. So 2 of those. We've only got. Yep, you get 2. Okay. Never mind. 1 of those. And 1 of these. First, I was to take this, lay it on the side that way. The double cheese wedge goes over. How about that? Removing okay, no. That's just like this. This is the top. Okay. This will go. Alrighty. These go. Well, yeah, there's no place there for it, so it has to go on this row. So it was on the next row to receive it. Come on. Get on there. Thank you. There. Needs to go. Oh, good. There's a foundation just waiting for this. This piece is going to mount. Wonder what we're building now. We're still not done with this sub-build. This whole part may be this one sub-build. Hey, be different. Okay. Red block. Red block. 4 of these. I gotta make sure I got the right ones. That one, I noticed I put one in there that has the hole drilled in it. No, that doesn't. I just fought it wrong. Okay. But I do need 6 of the ones that do have the hole in it. Huh? 6. Where am I going to get those? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the 2 barrels. Okay. You're gonna start facing me. I can use that too. In the middle. Oh. Secure everything on this end. And put a barrel on each side. There. And there. And then, okay. Start alternating with hole. Well, that overhangs, you gotta be careful. With hole, without hole. With hole, without hole. With hole, and leave one blank on the end. So that was the with hole. Okay, try it. We can't blind do it. Okay, with hole, without, with, without, with. Okay. How many of those? 4. They were neatly until I reached them. 4. 4. 4. Okay. Continue on the back, but first, it says it may help to pre-do this. Jam a plate in there in the bottom of what? Okay. And then on the same end, put a brown cap, tan cap. Do this 4 times, okay? La 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 la, la 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 la. 2. Three is coming up. And then 4. Now, where do they go? On the ends, on either side, I got 4 pieces. Pieces have 4 ends, with currently only 1 connection point. You know how I love that. Still not done with the sub build. Okay. 1. 1. 2. No, go crazy. 10 of those. Two, 3, 4. Go to your proper pile. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, a bunch of those things. These 4 bits. Last one of those. Got the others. Okay. Okay. There 2. There's 1, 2, 3. There's the 4th one. Okay. 3 over those. Okay. And 4 the single. Oh, this pattern. Okay. That's already there. Don't get confused. So we go with this. And then we go with these. 2 of them. Say 2. Yep. And the single dot. this and the one with the notch. Okay. Somehow. Okay. Come on. Get on there. I know you're not seated right. Oh, you're seated right. Then 2 more of these. And then we start the one going the other way. And then you go here. And then so it's not symmetrical. Noted. That goes there. This big plate goes across all of this. Prison. Is there a smaller one of these? I think. Yeah. I do have a smaller one. And that matches up better. Okay. Okay. Then here. So this goes across the back like so. Those 2 so far are empty. To this. Two of those. And right here. Connect those 2 with this. Again, the notches in there. And the one that's not notched. So that too. Okay. That. And then continuing on the edge still. Let's, do the edge. Now in the middle here. 3er. And then totally cover that over. It's not symmetrical. That's always interesting. There's something interesting going on, and I'm building a nice hole for something. Okay. I need one of those. One of these. One of these. One of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one of these. The first substructure is to take this curved end one. The solid flat dot goes on one of them. This little hump-shaped thing goes on the other one. That's that. This is the less interesting one. Just put this jumper on top of the brick. And those two. So this one goes, no, it doesn't. This one goes right in the middle here. And this thing goes on these two. Okay, 284. Another one of those. 2 of these. The other one of those. 3 of these little hump things. They're like just daring me to try to pick them all off at once. Yeah. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy boy. To the floor. To the floor. That's officially, I think, maybe floor trip 2 that I've officially gotten something off the floor. Not bad, considering how far we are into this. 2 of those. Well, off my hand. It's a build. Take that. Use this to cap over it. These dots to cap over both of them. And just put these lanterns, as I always call them. I've heard there's like a real fancy name for it, like an Erdinger piece or something, but call them lanterns. Let's go into that. And then on the front, it gets one of these on the front on one side. Well, just only want to have one for this step. And this thing goes okay, that goes on top. Let's go facing the front. Facing the back. See if that will actually clip onto that. Maybe not. Dying flip it. But the connection I worry about actually went real easy. Okay. There. And this one just gets these other two. And a neat little row. Put one on both of them. And that goes, it gets mounted on this ability right here. Okay. Now, the floor. You can see I'm out of normal square blocks. I need 4 ones that are. You're just dying to fly off the table, aren't you? Yeah, they are. I just want to do that to you. I knew you did. Two of those plates. These 2 little clippy things. The 2 black lanterns. These 2 interesting pieces. Okay, the other pieces I called. I don't need that. You're gonna spell phone receivers. What does that look like? Hello, ahoy, ahoy. Titanic here. Nah. It's summertime. There won't be any icebergs. Seriously, nah, don't worry about it. What were they thinking? Okay. Build 2, okay, take that. Okay. Yeah, just cover it perfectly with the contour. That's a curved edge. Then that goes to the center. And that's a curved edge there. I remember, yeah, those joined so many grandstand sections on the Coliseum, and sometimes they wouldn't go exactly right. Yeah, bad memories of that piece. At least so far, this isn't as repetitive as all of those grandstand sections that were like 2/3 of the build. And again, people warn me there's some repetitious parts of this, but so far I haven't seemed to find that worry yet. And this, the lantern. That's overlining that, yeah. Then that holds this. It's a phone, right? Be totally out of scale, but yeah. My phones go. So I guess I'm calling them that. Why not, you know? My phones go on the other end, at the end that we're not quite building on yet. One goes down in this gap. Oh, that's but perfectly. It's perfect. It's right onto the deck, yeah. goes on this hole. On this end, these things go. No, they go in the middle. Sorry. Not the end, the middle. Okay. You've been promising me that for a while now, book. One of these. And one of those. This that goes on the end. Let's set that to the side now. It's on the end here. I said you go on the end there. A red one. And two of you guys. The red one goes on the other end. And then these go on both ends. One on this end. Yeah, now you're not seated that on there. Good. Come on. Get on there. There. Okay. Two. And two and two. Okay. Again, one there, but was this or should put a craft yellow gold dot on both of them? They both go on the same one, it says. Okay. One. Two. Two of these. Big pieces now. And now we're playing with the big pieces. But I know what I'm building now. Yep. One of these. Two more of those. And now I'm having memories of my Saturn rocket build. Yep, I do. Yep. This is when the crack goes that way. This is when the crack goes that way. Yep. Stagger your joints. Okay. And then cap that off. Everything happens to it. I said cap that off. Okay. Two black pegs. Four of these little doodads. Two craft yellow pegs, or sticks, or whatever you want to call them. And the two, not the normal dots, but the ones that have a little stand thingy. Take your term there. Yes, stand thingy. Put that there. Now I got to use that as a base. Put one of these on. I guess it matters. Okay, I'm glad that they look different on both ends. He says, so he embarrasses himself, yeah. And then the orange peg goes in there. And then another one. And that end. Then the black peg. Base. Yeah. Base in one of those. Orange peg. One of these, the other one of these. Black peg. And then bring this back. And put one on this stand. Dots. And one on the stand. And because of the difference in how they're built, they do come out even. Ooh. Okay, two of these. And the two, this type of black peg, okay. And it says to ram these up from the bottom. Okay. Now, throw that on to this peg. Nothing good is going to come out of this, I can tell. And on there. Yes, it will continue to go down, okay? All the way down into it. The plate connects to the tower here. Okay. Thread that on there. Oh, good. That'll support that on the support on both ends. Good. Makes that more rigid. There's some more on top. Yeah. Two more of you. On the outsides. Get on there. You're supposed to be the difficult side of the ship. And the round circle one goes in the middle, and then we'll join both of those together. Another top connection. Okay. 2 ropes or string in the scale. 2 string packets. More of these. And the 4 black dots. Well, I have more than 4, but I need 4 of them. 2, 3, 4. Good thing I have a spare. Hopefully. Since I don't. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Unwrap these. See that's just masking tape. It's a string. Use that. Put that on one connector. Thread that to the center. Put that on the other one. Yellow. Yep. That's free. I can adjust as needed. Okay. Trade. Yeah, you can get that fine bit of rope work. Don't even need. Don't even need one of these bad boys with. Well. Imagine getting one of those to scale, yeah. Yeah, okay. Rope work. But I was doing special, but yep. Every video turns out to be pretty long. I know. I thought I was doing better this time. Okay. Okay. Put one in. Set the rope string down. Put the other one on. And then these attach to the other side. So that one goes on this. Pull that taut. I didn't know that was going to happen, since there's not much of support there yet. But hey, nothing broke off. Hey, so it's still intact. So again, pull that nice and taut. Still adjust it. There. Now we have don't get twisted. We have 4 ropes coming down from that. Ropes, guy wires, whatever they represent. And we're still not done with that. I got lucky. I didn't even notice that the one of those is different. Kept all that off. Lock all that in with that. Just still, yep, and still adjust them. And then this one that's different, that, well, that gives a little bit of a hollow for your funnel. Let's go on top of the other one. Now turn it upside down. So you got a little hollow end now. Upside down on the bottom of it. The bottom has the red brick on the top. It's a red plate down here. And the end that. This is an interesting piece. It has a little, it's a 2x3 plate, but it has a, I've never seen one of those before. Spatial. There. Now we can see what I'm doing. Okay. That just goes on the bottom. The hole will work out. Yep, right there. Okay. Still not done with that. This time we put this 2x2 also has, you can open on the bottom, that goes on the bottom of this end. Okay, wish me luck, boys and girls. How's this gonna work? Pink side gets this connector. Orange side gets that connector. Make sure the ropes don't go in there. All 4 ropes are still accessible. Okay. Well, that worked out better than I thought it would. Or did it? Now that just about looks right. Because they're standing back a little bit. And this is really good. This is sit in there. Okay, it does just sit in there. Okay. But these ropes will help secure it down. Fun fact time! The ship's communication room contained one of the most powerful transmitters in the world, guaranteed to broadcast over a radius of 350 miles. Oh. Now the pegs that push in. That's how that funnel gets locked. These clever. Those orange and green pegs, they push in, and that clever. Now we take that, and now our big ship part comes back. I'm coming back. Coming back. Beep, 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 beep. He says as he's plying him now, because he knows he's trying to avoid doing what he has to do. And let's figure out how this is going to go on here. That overhangs that by one, yep. And it's flush with the back, yes. Now the ropes. So let's to secure that to this here. Okay, let's turn the right way. No, not, just have to place that. The other end of the rope should hopefully stretch to here. Just barely. That is taut. Okay. This guy goes onto here. Into there. Rotate. You're gonna need every bit, because that is taut. Get more through. Get as much precision as I can. Yeah. Okay, 2 of these. Two of those. Two of these. This is clear out all the significant pieces left. That's just tape. These are all, like, I'm guessing spare small bits. I could be wrong. Nope. You are still relevant to the build. And you two are relevant. Now, how do you all figure into my ship? Oh. Take our plate. Only thing we have. Put a clip on each end. And then these white pieces with the there. There's one. Get on there. No, it's not one yet. Get your butt on there. I don't want to get my butt on there. And then this will help secure those two together. Get all on there. And this goes our last little detail. Just towards the bridge. Goes in this last slot that's left. Somehow. Oh. It would help if the clips, well, you go the opposite way. Get on there. Yeah, that, and those bars, should clip right onto those. It says here in fine print. I can find them when I can't see them. Yeah. And that overhang is just enough to lock that in, hey. And our locking pieces. You know you have to love them. Or you would have loved them if you would have remembered. I'm not gonna even get that out. You can. Set up a little more. This also help being a alignment guide, I'm sure. Went way easier that time. I told you that was a taut connection. Bad. Oh, I was dreading this. Okay. It's gotta be done sometime. Ship part A. Ship part B. Ship part A. If we have any kind of luck. It's got 3 pegs I've got to somehow line up when I can't really see them. I think that's all 3 pegs. No, yes. Sections that'll hold because that'll be because the next part's going to be going the sides, which also bridges that. So yeah, that'll hold it for now. Maybe next some stuff going there, and they'll help hold it tighter together. But looking pretty good at this point. Am I gonna have enough work surface? I mean, this is just one part. We'll see you later for part 11.